Hey, what's up? And good morning. Every day, I do the same thing. I wake up, I make myself a cup of coffee, I sit down, and I open up Twitter. You know, the most trusted name in news, Twitter. And I scroll. I go to the For You page, and I just kind of look at today's headlines, see what's there, see what's happening, see what I missed while I was getting all my beauty sleep, right? So I figured I would try something weird and different and new and completely out of the box. And I figured maybe you would like to join me on my morning coffee induced scroll of Twitter. Maybe 20 minutes worth. Sit here, scroll, see what the thing is, see what the day has in store for all of us, see what kind of drama is unfolding. See what kind of dumb shit. I already see some dumb shit right in front of me. See what kind of dumb shit the liberals are saying today. And if you like this video, if it gets, let's say it gets over 100 likes. If this video gets over 100 likes, I'll start doing this maybe every morning. Every morning I'll wake up, I'll get myself my trusted cup of coffee, and then we'll scroll through Twitter together. So let's start here. This is going to be not a formatted type video. It's not going to be a lot of editing here. I'm not going to put a bunch of other stuff up. Let's just see what happens if I do it this way. Worst case scenario, I have a video that doesn't go anywhere, right? Best case scenario, I found a new niche. So, the Wandering Asian Girl says, being an American is not a sin, dummy. What does it say? MAGA's in June, pride is a sin. MAGA's in July, I'm proud to be an American. Dummies. Well, that's not the same flag. It doesn't represent the same thing. Nobody sends their sons or daughters off to war and they come back either in a box or missing limbs over the top flag. Actually, they think there's a bunch of fucking gay persecution or something, and there's really not. Look at me. Look what I do for a living. Look, I'm a MAGA. Seriously, I'm a MAGA influencer and content creator and live streamer. I don't give a fuck who you love. I'm really good friends with Danny and Chris. Them being a couple bothers me 0%. I'll be the fucking flower girl at their wedding. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you love. But I got a kid in the other room asleep right now that I'm trying to protect from evil. And at her age, this shit is fucking evil. So you can't compare a pride flag and proud of being gay like that with the American flag, with the history of everyone who has died for our freedoms. You can say that, but there will be a backlash, See, I have a lot of stuff for gamers. Let me see here. Eric Doherty. Just now, New York is set to outlaw the term mother and father on some documentation because it's outdated and should be called gestating parent instead. Father non-gestating. What in the fuck? Okay, we got to watch this. Hold on. We're gonna watch this.
Hochul signs this bill sitting on her desk. A new law will make it illegal to call them mother and father. Nate Foy has the details on this. Nate?
Hey, Jackie. So, yeah, New York Democrats argue the words mother and father are outdated and need to be replaced with more inclusive terms under state law. All that's needed now is Governor Kathy Hochul's signature.
Wait. The key words there was under state law. So now we're policing language now.
So if Hochul approves, in New York's family court and in domestic and education law, a mother would be labeled as a gestating parent, a father as a non-gestating parent, and paternity proceedings to determine the child's father would be...
Okay, maybe I'm stupid. What the fuck does gestating mean? Hold on. See, this is all I'm saying. It's going to be like a no format, kind of like a stream, but I'm just, no live audience. So what the hell does gestating mean? Because I don't maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm the dumb one, right? Because I don't know. Okay. Just Dating says, Just Dating is the present participable. What the fuck is that word? Participable? Of the verb gestate, which means to carry developing offspring in the uterus from conception to birth. Oh, so it just means being pregnant. So it's just pregnant parent and non-pregnant parent. I'm glad I got the coffee.
Called parentage proceedings. The bill passed the state Senate this week and the state assembly back in March. Governor Hochul proudly calls herself New York's first mom governor. It's unclear if she'll support this change, though.
I'm not familiar with what was introduced late last night, so I'll take a look at it. I have until the end of the year to review them and make a decision, so I won't be commenting on pending legislation.
New York would join other states like Massachusetts, California, Connecticut, and Colorado to change the definition and wording of parents in their state laws.
Why?
Democrats argue the bill is necessary.
Well, it's necessary for wait.
Surrogacy cases and same-sex couples. Now, Governor Hochul's up for re-election this year. Her main challenger, Republican Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, tells Fox this morning this bill is a continuation of war declared on families by Democrats.
What in the... Why? Why does it matter what someone calls you? You know, I talked to Chad about this in our town hall. I've said this a few other times during my stream and all this stuff. Like, in the 90s, we had this thing called sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Are you really that triggered by what someone like called you in like a court? Oh my God. Coffee. All right, what's next here? It's going good. Oh, Eric Doherty is a good one to follow. If you're not following Eric Doherty, you should. He posts all kinds of good stuff. There's this thing right there. Go follow. Go shoot him a follow. 1.1 million followers. So he's doing it big time. Chief Content Officer, Right Line News, VL Voice News. That's cool. I'd like to get him on the town hall maybe. All right. Oh, Spencer Pratt. I'm really interested in this because California, apparently, they're absolutely trying to steal the election. Can we do something about that? I mean, are we just going to let these... I thought that was the whole thing. I mean, like, I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. I like my hat. I love America. I love Donald Trump. I voted for him for 3 times. But we're doing a lot overseas and not a lot here. And I know that's a touchy subject. Not all of it's the president's fault. Like Chad was saying, a lot of it's at the state level and all that stuff. But at least some national attention could be shown to things like this. Like the whole, everybody's so concerned with the previous elections being stolen and whatever, and it's a big thing. You know, I just did a video about Sarah Jacobs losing her goddamn mind over the election like 6 years ago. So they're still bitching about it, right? So why are we allowing this kind of shit to happen? Investigations are being launched as mail-in ballots take suspiciously long to count in Los Angeles. Nithya Raman is gaining on Spencer Pratt with 322,000 votes remaining. Polls have been closed for almost 36 hours, and only 62% of the vote is counted. Pratt leads by 38,000. He's still got a lead and can fend off the late ballots. California elections are dangerous. What are we doing? If we don't have secure, honest elections, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. We don't have a country. If the people who win are cheating blatantly, obviously, everybody knows it, nobody gives a shit, and they just let it happen. If we do that, we are literally the definition of a banana republic. We cannot allow this shit to happen. We can't. We just absolutely cannot allow this. But we are. Who the fuck is we? Who like you and me? What can we do about this? It has to come from way above us, right? It has to come from the top down. That something needs to be done. So let's watch this real quick.
9 o'clock last night. And Bass has enough to go forward. And then you have Pratt and Rahman. And Pratt has 29, almost 30%, and she has almost 23%. So he's beating her, by a pretty good bit.
Here's Spencer Pratt.
I like him a lot.
Obviously, God wanted 5 more months of me exposing all the failures of our mayor. So it's going to be a fun ride. I hope she's ready.
Are you ready?
I mean, I was born for this, clearly. People just want the truth. They don't want to get lied to. They want to know somebody's heart. And all I do is just speak from the heart. And I don't want to be a politician. I wasn't ready. I didn't know I'd be the mayor. But I know what people want now. They want somebody to speak the truth for their communities and fight for them.
So let's see how much money you can get to run hard, and see how many other independent people, like the founder and the creator of Entourage, people like that that say, I used to lean left, but now they're breaking into my house. The standard of living's dropped. The taxes are through the roof. Too many.
That's crazy. I can't imagine what kind of person would vote for Karen Bass. Like, why would you vote to continue what's going on in California? I have a decent 3-bedroom house, a moderate neighborhood, nothing fancy, but not the hood either, right? Middle of the road. My house in Southern California would be probably $4 million, $3 million. It would be, and it's not worth that. Absolutely not even fucking close. It's not even fucking close. But in Southern California, let's say my rent is $2,000 here. My rent would be like 10 grand in Southern California for the same thing. New York is not as bad, but it's pretty damn close, right? $3,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, what the hell is this shit? So I can't imagine someone going, nah, we want more of that. Let's vote. Let's keep her around. Let's vote again for this. Like, what the fuck? Really? I mean, seriously, polls have closed for almost 36 hours and only 62% of the vote is counted. Why? France did their election in 6 hours and it's a whole fucking country. Why? The only reason, and maybe this is a hot take, maybe you don't agree with me, and that's fine. I'm not a liberal, so we can disagree on a few things and then still overall agree on most, right? The only reason it takes 36 fucking hours is because you want to cheat, and because you're adding ballots, and everybody, the mail-in ballots. Oh, I did my mail-in ballots, all 92 of them. Come on, man. My mail-in ballots are perfect for overseas military and people like my parents. My mom has no bladder. She has bladder cancer. And my dad just got out of the hospital. He's 85. He has a broken back from decades ago. And so they can't really move around a lot and just go drive and stand in line. So mail-in ballots are perfect for them. Anybody who's in a nursing home, or anybody who's handicapped or has some sort of physical reason that going to the polling place is fucking impossible, then yeah, if you're currently stationed in South fucking Korea, then yeah, mail-in ballots, right? But everybody, no. We need paper ballots, same-day voting, voter ID. I have to show an ID in Texas to vote. I did. The last time I voted for Donald Trump, right? They asked me, first thing they asked me, you have your ID? I do. If I would have not had it, I could not have voted. You have to have an ID to buy everything. If you're close to the age, they might ID you for a lighter, a lottery ticket. You get ID'd, to rent a car, you got to have a credit card and an ID. And you got to be 25. To do all this stuff, you need an ID for everything. Shit, you need an ID to buy Sudafed, like the nasal congestion stuff, right? You need an ID for everything. Why would you not need an ID for? It's super simple. You just get an ID to vote. What's the big fucking deal? And then they say they're racist, right? They say, oh, well, but black people don't know how to get on the internet and they don't have IDs. So it's racist to do the voter ID because you're creating a situation where now black people aren't going to be able to vote. The fuck are you talking about? I don't know one person, whether they're white, black, homeless, rich, girl, boy. I don't know any adult that I personally know that does not have an ID nor has access to the internet. I don't know anybody. Even my dad gets on the internet. This is so stupid and so ignorant and so insulting. If I was black, seriously, I would be so insulted by how the left treats me. Like I'm a fucking negotiating tool. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Because you know what? Hey, black people, guess what? First of all, I love you. Second of all, you're not African Americans to me. Another hot take. Here we go. You're not African Americans. You're just Americans. You gonna go to Africa, bro? They don't fucking want you. You know they don't want you there. You gonna go to fucking Africa? Black guy from Detroit, Atlanta, Chicago, whatever. You ever fucking been to Cameroon? You ever been to Nigeria? You ever gone to Africa? You don't want to go there, bro. Your place is here with me. You an American. If China invades the mainland of the United States of America, we are the same. We fighting together. I got a gun for you, bro. We on the same side. You not African American. You American. Period. I've had enough of this fucking racist bullshit. No. We are exactly the same. I have the exact, look at me, I'm white as fuck. I have the exact same opportunities as everyone else. It's what you choose to do with your opportunities that really changes your life. In like, seriously, in one day, in one frame of mind change, you can change everything. You can decide enough is enough. Today's the day. I start working out. I start doing this. I start eating right. I start, making more money. I start paying more attention to whatever. One day. So we all the same. If you live in this country and you're an American citizen, we are on the same fucking team. And while we have elections that are being stolen, and while we're fighting in the streets like this here, anti-ICE protesters attempt to block a vehicle outside the Delaney Hall detention facility. Do you fucking clowns have any idea how lucky you are that you live in a country that you can do this? If you take this scenario and you put it in any other country, dead, prison, arrested, beat the fuck up, thrown a rock at it. You cannot do this anywhere else other than here. Let's watch this one. Yeah, go do this shit in Saudi Arabia. Go do this shit in Guatemala. Go do this shit in Egypt, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, in Iran, in Iraq, in the United Arab Emirates. Oh, yeah. Go do this shit in the UAE. See you later. Holy shit. They will flog you in town center and then take your ass to prison forever. And that's the good scenario. Oh my God, bro. Antifa unmasked. David Zachary Alvera. Oh, this is the dude. Alve. This is the guy who brought his fucking kid, bro. After transitioning himself Alvey has transitioned at least one of his children and is now involving that child in Antifa direct actions in the Portland area. Watch the video investigation. Oh shit. Can we watch this? How long is this? I don't know how long it is. Let me see how long it is. It's 7 minutes. Oh shit. A Portland area trans Antifa member, David Zachary Fia Marie. Ugh, gross. This dude.
To take care of anybody, anything to better your community or enrich it. All you did is show up. You like that? Yeah, it says fuck Andy No. Anti-fascist action. That's right. Fuck Andy No. Buy that bitch another milkshake. Fuck you, pig.
Okay, that means he's gonna be copyrighted.
Little
But
baby
here's the
Jesus.
guy.
It's me, Thea. You know, the woman that you and your daddy, who are technically the same
woman.
slavery,
Oh my God,
call
she's gonna,
fucking
like,
hellscape. And
I don't know.
Escalate the situation.
I'm a citizen and I'm allowed to be here. I want to say,
That's his wife. That's his wife. I know that. That's his wife. That got ejected right there, and there he is.
Trying
Right
to
there.
make sure that everybody stays calm and rational, right?
Okay, I don't want to crack off Andy Knows stuff without permission, but if you want to watch the whole video, there it is. It's under Andy Know. Go check it out. I'm gonna give it a heart here. That's the guy that the other day I did that video on where Tommy was out there and he had his kid out there. What the fuck? So I'm saying, like, why? Go do that shit with your kid. And that was a boy, child, by the way, wearing fishnets. I don't even want to say that out loud. Ugh. What are we doing? Any other country in the world, Canada, Mexico, the ones right next to us, you go do this shit, you arrested. You can't do this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look. Let's watch this one over again. What does it say? Well, hold on. Non-violent protesters are being assaulted outside of Delaney Hall. Just imagine how they treat those detained. Oh my God. Dude, if you are outside at a protest, okay, it doesn't matter whether you're Shane and Tommy and Josh or if you're Pam, hi Pam, or Mike, or Chan Diddler or Maceface, or any of these fucking clowns, right? It doesn't matter who you are. If you go out to a protest in the street, you have no expectation of privacy, and you have voluntarily put yourself into a dangerous situation. You are now no longer an old lady, or you're now no longer a veteran. You're now no longer this or that, or even a patriot. You're no longer that. You're a protester or an anti-protester. You have now put yourself in a situation where the rules of engagement for you and the people around you have now changed. And you have to recognize that. Tommy understands that. Shane, Ryan, Josh, they all understand this. I don't think the left does. I think that they want to go out and have chaos and destruction uninterrupted. And they think that their freedom of speech means that you must allow them to do what they're doing uninterrupted. And any backlash is a violation of their freedom of speech, when in actuality, a backlash of their protesting is your freedom of speech. Like, you have a right to say whatever the fuck you want, and I have a right to tell you you're a fucking moron. That's just how this shit fucking works. And if you don't like that and you can't handle that, stay your fucking happy ass at home and don't go to these fucking protests. I mean, if you're literally out there fighting with the fucking federal fucking agents, really? If you're literally doing that, what the fuck? What do you expect is going to happen to you? Okay, we'll do a couple more of these. What's this guy? She said the men are not going to like me for this. I think it's time to form a state where only women can live. No men allowed. What? Okay, this will be the last one. We'll do this. Watch this.
You men are not going to like me for saying this, but you know what? I don't care. America, I think it's time we form a state where only women can live. No men allowed. Just an estrogen-filled utopia.
So you want segregation. Actually, I would like to take this whole idea a step further. I would love for there to be a area in the country, maybe a state or two, that's only liberal. And all of you guys just go there. And then maybe over time, we can like secretly construct like a wall. And like if you take like California, sorry, Portland, but Oregon, and then maybe even Washington, right? And those states line up pretty nicely. And then on the east border line of all those states, you could like slowly put up a little wall. And so all the liberals, they just move to California, Oregon, Washington, and they just eventually, after years and years in migration back and forth, we get all of them there. Boom. And then the wall's complete. And then we can actually have a fucking country. I fucking hate these people.
Yeah, where we can all finally live in peace.
Not like you. Baby girl, if that actually happened, if you and every woman that's like you left to another state where we never had to see you again, be the best day of our lives. You and all your little friends can run along and live in your own little paradise, and all of the women that are actually worth marrying, women of character, women who are noble, women that are worth having a family with and building a society with would be left for us. Absolutely, all for it.
Oh shit, I would be married by next week. You know how hard it is to find someone in this world when you have no idea whether they're going to be triggered as fuck by what, like a hat. It's so difficult. You know, I met a lot of wonderful patriots in my time, you know, doing the content creation and the streaming and stuff like that. And I guess that's why I became such good friends with everyone so quickly. And I like everybody so much that, you know, it's so hard in my area for me to go and find like-minded people. With this, you guys come to me. You come to my stream. Hey, I'm from Pittsburgh. Hey, I live in your city. I'm in Houston. Hey, I'm in Portland. Hey, we agree on everything. There's so many people who told me that they agree with everything I'm saying. And for the longest time, I thought I was like this fringe person that nobody agreed with me at all. That's why I get along with Tommy and all them guys so much, because we agree pretty much on fucking everything. And that's rare for me, right? So in this story right here, hey, you want a place where all the liberal wackos can go, because no conservative women are going to go to that. But you want a place where all the liberals, and then so if you guys go, then all the men. See, the thing is you guys want men to compete in women's sports, but then you can't define what a woman is, and you think a woman can be anybody can be a woman, so that anybody can compete. It's just so confusing. So men and women's sports, men this, women this, but you can't define either one of those things, and you think they're interchangeable, and then you can add like a bunch of other shit. You could be a frog, you could be a toaster strudel, you know what I'm saying? You could be like identify as some sort of fucking animal. All kinds of shit you can do. You know, you could be a fucking sloth today. Tomorrow you can be like an alpaca and like hop around. Fucking weirdos, man. They're all fucking weird. Yo, guys want to go? You guys want to go get your own little place? Hey, I will fucking help you move. I think that's enough for now. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching this all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I'm going to ask you, please let me know in the comments so I know. Please like it. Give me 100 likes on this video, and I'll do this again tomorrow. Okay? Maybe I'll do it every day. Every morning I'll wake up, get my coffee, scroll through Twitter, and make a video about it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Today's Thursday, Patriot panel. Don't forget, tune in 7 p.m. Central Time. Peace.